It is I, Menace Snowdagger. Welcome back to another YouTube video of Snowbreak in the Sands of Secrets. Okay, what's next? This... I hope I got enough of this stuff to outlast all of it. Also, I went ahead and I got some new logistics officers because I had the resources to do so. I don't have the funding to upgrade them as of right now. But I guess only time will tell. You know what? Bring Marion. Bring Marion. She's crazy, but she does have a pretty good shotgun design. Okay. That was a heart shot. How did they not notice, and how are they not running? Oh, you're friendly. I was about to shoot you. I hope you know that. Ugh, not good. What a mess. At this rate, everyone's going to get in trouble. Huh? Outsiders? Where did you come from? No, I have to leave. I can't let anyone see that I've been with outsiders. I hope the rest of them are smart enough to keep their mouths shut. Based on where he's holding himself, that does not match where he was shot. I'm assuming he was the one who got shot.
It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success. Should have run when you saw us. Getting killed like this? Irrational.
Hi. You're a new one. There we go.
Anybody hurt?
You good? It's going to punish us. It definitely will. Okay, so one's terrified, one's crazy. We gave what should have been offered to it to someone else. We deserve this. This is all retribution.
Why don't these guns auto-load? Does nobody think about these things?
Shut up, Freesha. We've already talked about this. Auto-loading snipers is stupid. If only I could crouch. Like, actually crouch and lay on the ground. That'd be a nice feature to have here.
It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success.
Okay, nope, we're not doing that. You know, given that I'm actually shooting them in the head, I thought this would deal a little bit more damage.
Why don't these guns auto-load? Does nobody think about these things?
I don't know, it just feels a tad unrealistic. Okay, so you're a local villager.
Who
Why
needs this the most?
your hand sticking out of your head there, mate? Don't come any closer. Too late. You outsiders! Look what you've done to Beating. It's all your fault.
Is anybody hurt?
Yeah, his brain and his physics. His arms are going right through the hat.
Patience is a virtue. It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success. Why don't these guns auto-load? Does nobody think about these things?
Is that all you got?
火力のショータイムよ。
Who needs this the most? Should have run when you saw us.
Okay, that was pitiful
Getting
on
killed
my
like
part.
this? Irrational.
This could be a chance to get us out of this madness. Okay, so we got local, panicked, terrified, and crazy. Nice little bunch there. I can't talk to these people yet. I need to play dumb. Yes, I need to pretend I'm insane. As long as both sides think we're mindless lunatics, we can keep taking advantage of the chaos.
Patience is a virtue.
Do. Walking through the sand, through all of the little bits and pieces that seem to be grand. Do. Reload.
火力のショータイムよ。
That's their weakness? They did.
That wasn't very smart.
どう？フリティア先生結構頼りになるでしょ。
This is maddening. Retrieval. Experience a geomancer's sweat and struggles. Okay. Ahem. I've heard a lot about the spindle system created by the genius Frecia Ignis and Director T, but it seems there are still some inconveniences with it. Switching between investigation and combat modes isn't seamless yet. Guess I'll have to leave these random bits of data in this module for now. I'm sure that sharp-eyed adjutant will catch it right away anyway. Sharp-eyed? That's right. Boo Boo need not to worry. Oh, no need to worry. Sorry. I've even spotted the little fragments of data you had to frantically record in the combat module. But these seemingly ordinary bits and pieces are more than meets the eye. If only you had known more back then. If only you were a member of Heimdall Force instead of a field agent. You know, this would go a lot faster if it would just read it for me. I'm just saying. You'd know how insignificant these snippets of data are to me. Significant? Whatever. Doesn't matter. That's a local attire? I thought it was like a ranger in training or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the outfit, but kind of questioning it a little bit. Hey, are you sure about this? You really want to interact with those outsiders? Why not? They're just people like us, not monsters. But what if the elders get wind of this? Well, if we both stay quiet, maybe no one will notice. Those outsiders. Hey, stop moving! Outsiders. Well, they certainly won't say anything, so the elders won't find out. Hiding in the thick bushes of the oasis, Boo Boo silently observed the two girls standing just meters away from her. They appeared to be around the same age, judging by their attire, speech, and mannerisms. They were definitely beating locals. Strangely, one of them was changing into an outfit that clearly didn't belong here, with the help of the other. Okay. She didn't just change her outfit, she changed her hair. Alright, done, I'm telling you. I've seen those outsiders that run around doing business. They usually wear something like this. Remember a few years ago someone important wanted to buy land in Beeding to build some kind of sanctuary? Her negotiators were all dressed like this. Oh great, stuffy business people. But... oh, stop with the butts, let's go already. But where are we headed? And where did you get these clothes? All good questions, all of which will not be answered. Called it, I was right. Don't worry about where I got them, believe me, you don't want to know. As for where we're going, well, those Taigu Connect guys are herding everyone into the canyon, so we'll just go the opposite way. Oh, and by the way, there are eyes and ears everywhere around here. The more daring and decisive of the two stood tall, hands on her hips, scanning their surroundings as she spoke. A tree, a boulder, even a pond, you never know where an outsider might be hiding. Eavesdropping for intel. And no one notices the big girl in orange just in the grass, in the bush. Really? So you just wear this, walk around with me real conspicuously and make those outsiders think I'm a local who's open to talking with them? Doesn't this seem kind of reckless? Got any better ideas? Come on. If things go south, you won't be the one facing consequences anyway. Help me out. We've been friends since we were kids. I can't take these boring days trapped here any longer. The outside world is waiting for me. I'm going to take any chance I get to go see it. She urged her friend, pulling and tugging her along as they quickly walked away. Well, the landscape's nice. It does look a tad artificial, though. I can see what they meant. Some of these trees should not be in the spots they're in, given the nature of it and the design. They're too close to rocks, it just doesn't seem natural. So many interesting clues here. Ahem. Field Agent Boo Boo reporting. The younger generation of locals is eager to get in touch with the outside world. From their words, it seems there's always been someone in Beyding secretly in contact with the outside world, and the young girl just now might have some intel on it. Business, land buying, sanctuary? Come on, Boo Boo, think. Just like back in training, think like the adjutant. I do not recommend that, but okay. These keywords combined with Beyding's current situation and the wider world circumstances. Now that W's influence in Eurus is gone, the rest of the former directors who were mixed up with him will no doubt have their guard up. Our mission is to actively search for their hideouts, but if they've already caught on to this and know what we're up to, then there's a chance those two locals were just pretending, putting on an act for me. Maybe they've known about me all along. They probably knew exactly why I was here, and then... The more I think about it, the more possibilities come up, but as long as I keep an eye on those two locals, I'm still in the game. Looks like I'll have to figure this out in my own way. From there, it seemed like Boo Boo did something the spindle system couldn't record properly. Or maybe this part of the data she forcefully uploaded into the combat module had some gaps. Anyway, when I located her signal again in the system, this lively girl had already caught up with the two suspicious locals and gotten herself tangled up in a new conflict. Yeah, that one was short. That one worked, but these other two were just so stinking long. It was ridiculous. Please, can I just keep them deployed? No? Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm bored. You know, if this bow was used during the medieval times, I could see it being pretty effective in combat. I mean, the longbows got their power, but this one definitely has perks. La da dee la da do la da dee la da do. That seems unsafe. Okay, well, a lot of this terrain actually makes sense now. But again, how are there trees growing out of the stone? Especially at that size. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. The red square is the start, the blue is the finish. That seems easy enough. Okay. Oh crap, do I gotta do this again? That's boring.
Should have run when you saw us. Getting killed like this? Irrational. Why don't these guns auto-load? Does nobody think about these things?
That it?
Who needs this the most?
You know, given the design, I thought there'd actually be arrows on it. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum.
It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success.
Huh?
Joy, another puzzle.
Is anybody hurt?
Well, that was easy.
It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success.
Huh?
That was a little bit too easy, actually. Kinda disappointing.
どう？フリティア先生結構頼りになるでしょ？
That was a tad too disappointing. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, that was a cute picture. Ah. I'm good, I promise. Hey, maybe we should just head back. After another short fight, I continued along Boo Boo's path and found those two beating locals again. They were still dressed the same, one in local attire, the other in a business suit, wandering aimlessly between the Oasis and Stone Forest. Go back? You're already thinking about giving up? We've only been at this for a little while. What do you mean, give up? I never wanted to do this in the first place. You've always been so clueless. When are you going to start thinking smarter? Oh, so by thinking smarter, you mean wandering around until we get caught by those gunmen and thrown into a mine? Much smarter. The mine? Who's there? Darn. Who's there? Show yourself. I had to admit I found the experience in the spindle system very strange. The system simulated everything so vividly. It felt like I wasn't just synced with Boo Boo's eyes and reports, but even catching some of her thoughts. When the word mind slipped from the local's lips, passing through Boo Boo's senses and into my own, I couldn't help but repeat it in my mind. Only afterward did I realize that I should have prioritized that word and the implications behind it. If I had acted on it, then the mysteries hanging over beating would have been unraveled much sooner. But unfortunately, my attention was quickly diverted when Boo Boo and the two locals began their little exchange. The quirky field agent was about to put on an impromptu performance. Why do I gotta pick such odd words? Ouch! Oh my gosh, that hurts. I swear this rock's as sharp as a porcupine. Hello? Is there anyone there? Help me, please. What do we do? There's actually an outsider. Shh. Calm down. We're looking for an outsider, remember? Let's just go check it out first. Whatever. Even the Geomancer can't predict everything. Seriously. Tripped up by a ghost even in broad daylight. Guess it's just my luck. If twisting my ankle's the worst of it, it's not too bad. But looks like buying some land here in Beeding isn't going to happen. Hey, where'd you come from, Missy? The two locals rounded the stone pillar and stepped into Boo Boo's line of sight. Me? Where'd you two Missies come from? The girl was clever. Though her technique was a bit rough around the edges, at least she knew how to spook people like that right off the bat. What's your deal calling me Missy? I'm the Geomancer. Hasn't anyone taught you how to greet people politely? Huh. No wonder when I mentioned coming here to buy land, everyone in the company tried to stop me. It's not just the guns, even the locals talk like they've been chewing on gunpowder. Wait, what? She's here to buy land? Shh. She's here to buy land, so what about you? Don't forget who you're supposed to be now. Oh, right. I'm here on business to buy land. What are you two mumbling about? You gonna help or what? If not, just move along and stop blocking the Geomancer's view, alright? The Geomancer? So you're a fortune teller who's also a property dealer? I'm quite adept at both. Thank you very much. Now stop standing there and help. She said with kindness. Honestly, say please. The bold local stepped forward and cautiously extended her hand, but Boo Boo avoided direct contact, standing up casually. Hey, where do you locals live around here anyway? I've been circling the place for hours, but haven't seen a proper village or even a single building. How am I supposed to know where to go to talk business? That's clever. As Boo Boo spoke, she quickly used her contact lens data sensor to scan the bold local. Once the scan and analysis were essentially complete, she then turned her back to her and acted like she just noticed the other girl. Oh, I see. No wonder you were hesitant. You're already helping out one of my rivals here, huh? Hey, nice outfit. Are you here to help your boss scope out the land and judge the feng shui as well? Boo Boo, you're saying too much, they'll see through your act. Yes. Hello. Heh, don't worry. Beating is huge. We could be after totally different pieces of land. So what's the deal here price-wise? Come on, a little hint wouldn't hurt. How about another player in the game, huh? Hey, did you hear me? The local girl in the business attire seemed to be on edge, her eyes fixed looking over Boo Boo's shoulder and at the other girl. Are you really here for business? Sorry, we can discuss later. I'm tired of scrolling up and down. Stop it. The two local girls, one on each side of Boo Boo, started speaking almost simultaneously. Suddenly, the timid girl in front of Boo Boo suddenly rushed toward her companion, forcing Boo Boo to step out of the way. Right then, Boo Boo realized what the bold local behind her must have seen. What did you say? She didn't say anything. Answer me, are you really here for business? What business exactly? The bold girl was escalating the situation, the timid one was trying to defuse it. All while Boo Boo was quietly reaching for the pistol at the small of her back. That is odd wording. The system captured Boo Boo's exact state in that moment. Shallow breathing, racing heart, surging adrenaline, yet her face showed nothing, perfectly composed. My business is saving folks from trouble. And I can tell exactly what you're thinking right now. If you really want to get out of this desolate place, you should. Okay. Once again, the fragments and intel data in the combat module was interrupted. Just when I was getting nervous about Boo Boo being exposed. Another round of battle data started running. Never mind. I don't care how many times they cut me off. No matter how many shots it takes, I will never give up. This is the fate I've already foreseen. Not a very happy ending. You know what? Just take Fenny. Just go. I don't need anything else. I just want to get this over with.
Anybody hurt?
Ah, crap. Not this again. Okay. Path detected. The bonus of being adept with puzzles. It only takes me a few good moments on small-scale ones.
Why don't these guns auto-load? Does nobody think about these things? It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success. I'm kind of tired.
That was not one of my smartest decisions.
Should have run when you saw us. Getting killed like this? Irrational.
Oh no. Oh no, it got harder. That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. That's better. I was trying to jump up and accidentally ran across it. That's not what I was trying to do at all. Oh, it's a constellation. Better a line path.
Is anybody hurt?
Oh, jeez. Holy crap, that thing moves far. Yay, the body stayed. Finally, I get to see some pointless death.
Should have run when you saw us. Getting killed like this? Irrational.
What do you mean a sniper round ricocheted? Sorry.
Who needs this the most?
Okay, let's see here. Figured it out.
Is anybody hurt?
These are a little bit too easy for me. With that, it looks like I need roughly 2 more.
It's like they don't even calculate their odds of success.
That all you got? No, stop that. Gosh dang it, now I gotta get back up there.
Who needs this the most?
I was trying to jump. It wouldn't let me jump. There. Figured it out.
Is anybody hurt?
Done. That was weird. One of the lines disappeared. Dude, you're standing guard. How do you not see me?
うわ逃げんな
What do you mean I missed? Alright,
Should have
screw
run when
you.
you saw us. Getting killed like this? Irrational. Why don't these guns auto-load? Does nobody think about these things?
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Who needs this the most?
Drop it or I drop you. Tried to warn him. Okay, this one's too easy. Hooray. Done.
どうフリティア先生結構頼りになるでしょ
Wonder what the timer was for then. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Rippling shadows, heed her ingenuity and resolution. I'm already halfway through it. That's shocking. I thought this was going to take a whole lot longer. After an intense simulated battle, the three of us disconnected from the spindle system. The hyper-realistic experience had taken a heavy toll on both our bodies and minds. This is even tougher than the real thing, Yao muttered as she flopped down onto my lap, refusing to get up despite my half-hearted attempts to nudge her away. Looks like the combat simulation module still needs a lot of tweaking. If every session is going to be this draining, we might as well just head to the real front lines instead. On my other side, Freesia was visibly flushed. Still catching her breath, she looked just as worn out. Okay, fine. Come here, Freesia. Take a break for now. We'll go over what we've learned once we've recovered. I reached out and gently wrapped an arm around her shoulders, letting her lean against me in a more comfortable position. This is awkward timing. Hi. Adjutant, I saw from the monitor at Director T's office that you've disconnected. Her hurried tone and footsteps hinted at urgency, but as soon as she pushed the door open, she froze mid-sentence. Is this a bad time? Maybe. Too tired for jokes right now. Let's just skip the small talk. Same here. Hey, could you pass me that bottle of water on the table over there? Chengsing and I exchanged wry smiles. She closed the door and stepped over to us, handing Yao the water. Slow down, don't let it go down the wrong pipe. Way to jinx it. I was fine until you said that. Yao downed half the bottle in one go, wiped her lips with the back of her hand, and finally sat upright, freeing my lap. Alright then, what's so urgent, Chengsing? Did something happen? Not exactly. Since this was the Spindle System's first live trial, Director T had me monitor your biosignals and other metrics in real time. From the moment you logged in, the alarms wouldn't stop going off. That's concerning. And just now, the readings were completely maxed out. I thought something might have gone wrong, so I rushed over. Right as I reached the door, the system notified me you'd all disconnected. It gave me quite the scare. We're fine. It wasn't dangerous, just exhausting. A simulation forces you to believe everything is real, which takes a toll mentally. But now that we've had a taste of simulated combat, I think we're starting to get the hang of it. Right, Professor Freesia? And she is asleep. Typical. The only response to Yao's question was Freesia's soft, steady snoring. When I turned to look, she was fast asleep, her did it again. Her brows slightly furrowed and eyelashes fluttering with every exhale. She must be completely spent. Adjutant, how about I take all three of you to the medical bay for a quick checkup just to be safe? Just them. I need to find T and verify a few things immediately. But can it wait? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That was adorable. The sooner we clear this up, the better. Trust me on this. Alright. Oh, by the way, I'm not going home. That letter was strange enough as it is. And with things so unclear right now, it's better to leave it be for the time being. She stood and stepped closer to help lift Freesia, who was still sound asleep, from my shoulder. Professor Freesia, wakey wakey, we should get going. I can manage on my own. Oh, come on, just carry her already. That was my plan anyway, but as I carefully lifted Freesia into my arms, her soft dreamlike murmurs made me freeze. Who is it? Freesia? They said they gave what shouldn't be offered to it to someone else. Who's this it? It's going to punish us. It definitely will. We gave what should have been offered to it to someone else. We deserve this. This is all retribution. Professor Freesia isn't still stuck in the spindle system, is she? Jensen, call the medical director. Get the Turbo Exosuit support team here too. Tell them to meet us at the medical bay now. On it. That is a tad concerning. Half an hour later, outside the medical bay, I received results that were both reassuring and perplexing. Adjutant, we figured out the situation. All of Freesia's physical parameters are stable. There's no immediate threat to her life. What's the problem then? Well, the only anomaly lies in the activity level of her theotropic nerves. They're operating at over 3 times the normal level. However, the researcher handed me the report, her expression a mix of tension and confusion. This is the Titagen concentration? This little number? Yes, and that's precisely the problem. We've run multiple tests, and the results are consistent. Technically, it's impossible for this level of Titagen concentration to trigger flooding. Moreover, Freesia's current condition doesn't match the typical symptoms of flooding. We've even analyzed her Turbo Exosuit for potential side effects, but found nothing unusual. If I could see the numbers, that would honestly help me understand it more. While it's true that these exosuits were developed using new technology derived from Wooden's remains, none of the other users have exhibited similar anomalies. So it's not Titagen, it's not the exosuit. Are you saying her theotropic nerves just became hyperactive without any external stimuli? It appears so. Then the issue must lie with the spindle system. Oh, there's one more thing, Adjutant. Freesia might actually be awake. Okay, this is getting stranger and stranger by the moment. While running diagnostics, we've also been testing her responsiveness using various stimuli. Turns out she's able to react accurately to our interactions with her. In other words, apart from minor impairments in speech and mobility, she's actually fully conscious and aware of what's happening around her. I see. Keep a close eye on her. I'll go find Director T. No need, I'm already here. Well, look at you turning up like the ghost from Christmas past. Director T's voice unexpectedly rang out from the end of the corridor. I turned in surprise to see her rounding the corner, striding purposely toward me. There's only one plausible explanation left, and I think you've already figured it out. The situation isn't critical, but it will require your intervention. She's stuck in the spindle system. But why? Do you remember Frisha's psychological evaluations? Or more specifically, the last time she had such an unusual reaction to something? Do you recall what it was like? Are you saying she's so engrossed in the investigation that part of her consciousness refuses to leave the system? How is that even possible? It's called will and determination. Two very powerful things that should never be intertwined. Doing so can lead to some unexpected circumstances, I guess you could say. It's entirely possible. Think about how the spindle system works. It interfaces directly with the user's neural network, translating and reconstructing data uploaded by the field agents through intentional disruptions to the user's consciousness. If the user resists these disruptions, the reconstructions become unstable and the data distorts, effectively wasting the agent's work. However, if the user is highly receptive, driven by intense curiosity or strong desire for answers, in other words, determination to see it through till the end, till they know the whole answer. So should I help her realize this isn't real? I can log in, find her, and wake her up by telling her we're still at the company, not in beating. She's already aware of that. What you need to do is convince her to take a break. Let her know that this investigation is a process, not something that needs to be completed all at once. This makes things trickier. With that, she handed me a spindle headset and walked with me into the medical bay. Frisha. Adjutant, hurry. New leads. We'll handle everything out here. Just focus on her. But be careful. Frisha is caught in her insatiable curiosity, and you carry something similar deep down. Just remember why the system was built in the first place and what the field agents risked their lives for. It's all to preserve Heimdall. This changes things quite a bit. Without a moment's hesitation, I slipped the spindle headset back on. T's reminder was surely important, but at that moment I couldn't think of anything else. Oh dear. Welcome back to the Spindle System, Adjutant. This is Boo Boo, and I've uploaded tons of data. Feel free to dig in. I let my thoughts drift, my body weightless, as if floating on a vast, endless ocean. With Boo Boo's cheerful voice guiding me, I plunged once more into that world teetering on the edge of illusion and reality. I opened my eyes in a place filled with greenery, water and humid air, but no sign of Frisha. She wasn't there. Nor here. Frisha, Professor Frisha! This was pointless. Wandering aimlessly wouldn't get me anywhere. I had to think like her to understand her mindset and obsessions. What had she discovered, or rather, what was holding her back, keeping her mind teetered to this system? That is quite the riddle, isn't it? Who is it? Those were the desperate ramblings of the locals we encountered during the earlier mission. Now Frisha kept repeating those words. Could she have followed Boo-Boo's footsteps and found some locals to investigate? With this hypothesis in mind, I immediately began scanning my surroundings. Tire tracks, footprints, man-made paths, any trace would do. If I could find signs of local activity, perhaps knowing how Frisha thinks, I could figure out where she'd gone. As I followed a faint trail deeper into the oasis is dense greenery, the oversized leaves ahead suddenly parted, and several figures emerged right in front of me. Okay, that just got tense real quick. Reflexively, my hand went to my holster, but before I could raise the muzzle, their conversation stopped me cold. Is it just me, or did something just move over there? They were all female, their faces hidden beneath hooded cloaks. The one in front pointed hesitantly in my direction as she whispered to the others. There's nothing there. Come on, stay focused. We've got to get to the canyon before dark, or those guys with guns will catch us again and throw us back into the mine. But I swear you saw nothing. Come on, we gotta move. One of the others clapped a hand on her shoulder, urging her away. Could they actually see? It's fascinating. Seriously, keep your curiosity in check. Around here, even something as absurd as worshipping the wrong god could happen. And if you stumble onto something supernatural, well, it wouldn't be the first time. Just let it go. That's not good. It was clear their reactions were genuine, which meant they can't see me? Of course they can't see you. There's a 6-month gap here. Temporal paradoxes aside, the spindle system isn't magical enough to rewrite the rules of reality, you know. Boo-Boo? Haha, nope, it's me. Hey, Adjutant. Where are you looking? I'm behind you. You know what? I'm just gonna pause it right there before I lose my sanity. What's left of it anyways. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. Oh, I'm sorry, talking to anime weebs. If you want to see more of this, then please subscribe. This, that, this, all down here. You want to see more of that, then please subscribe. And like always, this is Metasodecker signing off, and I will see you next time. So bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to smile, because remember, a smile a day goes a long way. And I hope to see you all back here again soon. Hey, one more thing before you go. Can you please check out the links in the description and join the Discord server too while you're at it? Thank you. Bye-bye.